Hey everybody, this is Latoya. I am doing my second day post-op update. Um, I have to say that I have been truly blessed. Um, my surgery went perfectly smooth. No complications, no problems. I didn't have any pain. Only thing I had was gas pain and the bloatedness. It's pretty uncomfortable. Um, it just kind of feel like you really need to burp or, excuse for the lack of a better word, fart a lot, and you can't. It's just trapped. It's just sitting there, and it's like no matter what you do, you can't get it out. Um, I did have one bad experience, but it wasn't anything physical. I had an issue with the nurse that I was assigned in recovery. I woke up and didn't know who my nurse was. I didn't see her. I have like two people beside me to my left and three people in front of me. Each of them had their own nurses. I fall back to sleep. I wake up again and I'm uncomfortable. I knew that I needed to sit up because of this gas. And I asked this one patient taking there and I'm like, hey, I need to sit up. And she's like, well, your nurse will be back soon. I'm like, okay, all I need to do is sit up. Can somebody sit me up? Make a long story short, the nurse comes back, but she doesn't tell me she's my nurse. She starts working on this 80-something-year-old lady that's beside me. And I mean, she's working on this lady, guys, for like 20 minutes till I finally say, excuse me, do you know who my nurse is? Because I need to sit up. I'm uncomfortable. I need to sit up. She goes, oh, I'm your nurse. I said, okay, well, I need to sit up. Don't you know? She says, okay, I'll sit you up and then I'm going to take you to your room soon anyway. This woman continues to work on this other patient, talk to other patients that's not her patient, for another 46 minutes. And then when she's taking me to my room, she still doesn't sit me up. And she's acting like she's struggling to push me in the bed. Now, this is not a little skinny, petite, short nurse. This nurse was a thick one. I mean, she could have weight loss surgery. And she was just moving all slow. Like, it was just so pitiful. She had worked so hard. But I'm going to file a complaint against her. But other than that, everything was smooth. I didn't use much pain medication in the hospital. And actually, I was, many of you know already, I was sitting up pretty early. Because I just had to lean up against that red bird to get this gas off of me. But I took a walk. I didn't just walk my floor. I actually walked I circled the whole unit. I actually went all the way around the whole floor. And I enjoyed the walk. I was just talking and having a good time with the guy. And he was surprised. He's like, you're one of the very few patients I've ever seen been able to walk the whole daggone hospital unit floor like that. So I haven't had too much respiratory issues. I am still doing my little spirometer, the little pump thing, this little thing here. I'm still doing that just to make sure that I don't get any kind of respiratory problems. I haven't had any trouble taking in fluids, liquids. I tore up the Jello, tore up the broth. I didn't really like the beef, but the chicken broth, I tore it up. Jello, I tore it up. I had Italian ice. I ate it, and it had sugar in it, and I didn't even experience dumping syndrome. I'm not tolerating the Isopure protein drink like I did before surgery. I just can't stand it. So I try to put a little Splenda in there. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and just start on my protein shakes. I mean, I could start probably the day after tomorrow anyway. But I know some people are already on shakes. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and start my shakes. Because I can tolerate those. The Isopure, blah, I don't want it anymore. Sad thing about that is I got a whole case left. I brought 6 bottles over here to my grandpa's with me. And I could barely muscle through that first bottle. So Other than that, I'm still walking. Not using much pain medication at home. I haven't been nauseated. Um, haven't been sick at all. No fevers. Now, there's one issue that I do have going on. They give you, I don't know if everybody's going through this, but they give you antibiotics before surgery and IV and after, and that has given me a yeast infection. So my regular physician called me something in for that, so I am being treated for that. Other than that, I have not had any issues. I'm walking around, I'm getting dressed, I'm up. I have a confession. I did eat like 4.5 chips yesterday. Yeah, it was because the Isopure was so bad, and I needed something to get that nasty taste out of my mouth. So whenever I took a swallow out my little ouncy cup, these little things, I would take a half of a chip and just kind of liquefy it and then swallow it. And I didn't get sick. It didn't hurt me. So that's what I did. I haven't done it anymore because I haven't drank that nasty stuff no more. But other than that, I'm okay. I actually feel like I want to go to the gym later to walk on the treadmill. I'm not going to do the bike or the elliptical or none of that stuff, just to do the treadmill, because they do want you to walk. They will encourage you to get up and walk, and it's only going to help me with this gas. I've got a little bit left, and I'm just ready for all of it to come on out. But other than that, I am blessed. I had a good surgery. No complaints. My surgeon and his staff were very pleased. The hospital staff told me I was just so easygoing and laid back. They wish they had more patients like myself. I knew everything would be okay. Like I said, I knew to expect the gas and all of that. That was the most unpleasant thing for me. I'm not regretting this decision. Basically, what I feel is, I feel like I'm full all the time. Just after a few sips or something, or whatever, I feel like I'm full. I'm extremely full. Like I can't take in anything else. So that's the only thing I'm feeling. As far as my husband, he was concerned. He did call a few times, check on me. I didn't really want to talk to him very much, but he still called me anyway. But that's fine. I mean, I'm just a little bit upset with him, but I'm getting better. He's trying to be more supportive now. He's happy that everything went smooth. As far as my incisions, I know a lot of you want to know about that. My incisions are very small. Not much bruising. I actually took a picture, and I will show you that right now. So that's my incisions. They're very small in a perfectly round circle. I had 6 incisions, very little. Now, one thing I wasn't expecting, I did know that I would get the blood thinner shot in the stomach, but I thought I would only have it one time. But I got quite a few of those blood thinner injections while I was in the hospital overnight. I got quite a few. Seemed like I had about 6 total or something like that. But so they don't tell you that, but I'm telling you to expect. Those of you who hadn't had surgery yet and plan on it, you will get those blood thinner injections, and they kind of sting a little bit. But luckily for me, where I had that skin removed before when I lost all that weight, I'm numb in that area, so they could shoot me there and I didn't feel the burn. But the first one that I got, they didn't put it in a numbed area, so I could feel the burn. Also, they gave me a little bit of insulin. Even though I'm not insulin dependent, I'm a diabetic, but not insulin dependent. They gave me some units of insulin, and that shit burned too. So, but other than that, I mean, that was it. I had no problems. I have no problems currently. I just have to get used to the fullness and keeping in my mind that I can't take in like I used to. It's like, I was very thirsty and I wanted to gulp down a cup of water. Or, I'm loving the half grape juice, half water. So I kind of want to chug that down too. But I know in my mind that I can't do that anymore. So, other than that, I have no complaints. Everything was wonderful, and I know it wasn't nothing but God. So all praise and honor goes to Him. And I just want to thank all of you for your prayers, your encouragement. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to ask me or email me or whatever. I don't mind. um, I will encourage you though, if you do plan on losing surgery, if your surgeon asks you to lose some weight, go ahead and do that. And if you just want to work out just to get your heart healthy and everything, because your body is going through a lot in surgery, so if you just want to work out just to make sure your heart is healthy and your body is healthy, that'll be good too, because I honestly think that's why my surgery went so well. I was working, many of you know, I was working out 2 hours a day, 5 days, at least 5 days a week, no more than 6. I honestly believe that helped me tremendously. I dropped, even though my surgeon asked me to drop 25 pounds, I actually dropped 32. That helped also. So I just want to encourage you guys, you know, no matter how big you are. Remember, I was almost 400 pounds. I was like when I started these videos, I was like 368, something like that. You can do it. I haven't weighed because I know right now I've got all this fluid on me and gas and everything. So I'll follow up with him on Monday and I'll have numbers then. I probably won't make any more videos until after my follow up with him on Monday. But and my voice is still kind of shaky because I still got the phlegm and stuff from the surgery. You know, you still have to cough up that stuff, and that's why you have to do the spirometer. But other than that, everything's good. I'm sure that your prayers and prayers from work and everywhere else brought me through, and I thank you for that. And I love you guys very much. You guys have been wonderful to me. This has been a helpful journey, and I just pray that I don't, you know, let you down or anybody else down, because there's still work to do even though I've had the surgery. And just say a prayer for the other ones who had their surgery this week as well. Tiffany Gayla Ross, she had hers. She had a little bit of trouble with hers. I don't know how to pronounce this right. Her screen name is Sega's Story. She had hers, but hers went well from what I understand. Thank you, Miss Kathy, for being my angel. I love you. Slim Sister, thank you for, you know, contacting me, and everyone else. Your words are very encouraging. Thank you so much. So I don't want to keep you guys, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Take care.